All right, here today with head men's Lions basketball coach Sam Walker. And Sam, here we're on the verge of another season here in Commerce. And first off, let's go through kind of the off season. How's the off season been for you guys?
Well, it's been a pleasure to have healthy bodies. We went through so much last year with all the injuries and stuff. We didn't taper off, but we've been very careful in what we do. We've really boosted up our conditioning efforts and our weight training efforts, and hope the work that we put in all summer and this fall will help us come this season.
We look at a lot of new faces on this team, a lot of guys coming back, a lot of you lose your big three from last year. How's the transition been with these new guys?
It's like everybody in the country. We are all so optimistic, and I talk with all the other coaches in the league, and we're like, how's your team going to be this year? We're all like, man, we're going to be great. We're going to be great. If we're really going to be honest, everybody is optimistic because we got new guys come in that are hopefully giving us a good boost, and we filled some voids that we thought we needed. We've seen a lot of guys work really hard over the summer and come in and real promising, but you really don't know until you start playing games. People ask me a lot, like, how was your recruiting class? And I think the best way to answer that is I'll tell you in March how our recruiting class was, because it's not until then we see how people can mesh together, work together, that is going to decide whether or not we're good or bad.
Once again, another challenging preseason for the Lone Star Conference play with some good regional opponents. Again, that's kind of what you guys like to do from the get-go.
Well, there's 42 teams in our region, and we're the only team in the region that plays an all Division II or Division I schedule. We play all NCAA Division II or higher schedules. So we come right out of the blocks, going to St. Edwards at a tournament there in Austin, and have a lot of really good regional opponents. And then if you follow Lone Star Conference basketball and you follow Division II basketball across the country, there's just not a night off in this conference. So I think it makes preparation a lot easier, because we tell our guys there's not going to be a night off. When we play, we've got to be ready to execute. We've got to be on our highest level game one, the same as we do game 25, 26, 27. So
getting the chance to play in the tournament last year, and Al and the guys getting that experience, do you think that was a little bit of extra motivation for them to kind of pick up where this team left off last year?
Well, yes. I can't say that it doesn't hurt. I think the people that we're going to be counting on for leadership have been in that role for many years. We've made the conference tournament for, I don't know, numerous years in a row. So the Andrew Davises and the Preston Whitleys and those people have seen a lot of conference tournament over the years, and I think they're going to give us they'll be our inspirational leaders when it comes to that point, or at least I hope so. And then Devondrick Walker, Wooten, and Stephen Carson, when he was with us before, those guys have all played in big games and conference tournament games and played on really good teams here.
A couple weeks now before the start of the season, as you mentioned, everybody's optimistic at this point of the year. What are your goals heading into this season?
Well, I think our goals are always the same, and I really try to stay grounded. I tell our guys on a daily basis, we need to get a little bit better today. Let's get a little bit better each day that we come out. And I think if you look historically, if somebody really did the research on it, I would bet that we probably have, as a program, since I've been the head coach, we probably have a losing record in November. And I would bet that we probably are 500 in December. And I bet that we probably have a winning record in January, and I would bet that we're probably at a 75% winning percentage when it comes February. And throughout my tenure, it's something that I've probably been most proud of, is we get better as the year goes on. And so I think a lot of that has to do with not making too big a deal about the opening game or what we do in this game, but every day can we get better. And it's my goal. I hope that our guys take that after they leave our program and know that if I got a task to do, I've got to get a little bit better every day. A big job is nothing more than a lot of little jobs that a lot of people work